Welcome back to the podcast that's anything but the norm. Here to have combos in the dorm.
Only found in the dorm.
Only found in the dorm. See, I'm a
Ooh,
little off
forgetting your own
today.
intro.
I know, like new intro. We got new
New setup.
setup. See, I'm already messing up. It's crazy. How are you doing, Patrick? Actually, no, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm the host, Tyler Gentry, and with me, my co-host,
Patrick Farrell.
Farrell. Yes, I always mess up the last name because it's unique. Like the
Unique New York.
Backyardigans.
Like the Backyardigans?
Yeah, Uniqua. Low-key, I kind of thought that was kind of
damn.
racist. I'm not going to lie. Uniqua. And then anyways, totally different subject. But yeah, I always thought that was low-key
Tyler's
kind of racist.
op-ed on the Backyardigans.
But anyways, how are you this weekend? Or how are you in general?
I'm okay. I'm
You
okay.
okay?
It's been a week.
What'd you
but
do this weekend?
This weekend?
Yes.
I worked.
You worked.
Yeah, I was on call. I'm an RA here, for those who don't know,
You're on call?
in lovely Del Plan. Not tonight.
Oh. I'm
Oh
like,
my God, no.
jeez.
No, I was on call on Friday night, so
Ooh.
couldn't go to the game.
They pay you for that?
Not like extra. I mean, we get free room and board, free meal plan, and then that's it. Like, they don't pay us on top of that.
But you're forced to be like
you
on
have
call.
to do on-call shifts. Yeah.
Eek, that's
So,
tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I was
that's
only
tough.
mad 'cause I missed the football game. Like, I haven't been yet this year, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, on call Friday. Worked the main desk last night, 8 to midnight. So
Such a fun job.
real boring weekend, honestly. Just work. That's about it, honestly. Watched a ton of
Man.
football today. The
Bro, all
Call
I've
of
been
Duty
hearing about
beta
is
was out.
The Call of Duty beta's out?
It was out this weekend.
Ooh.
Yes, played a lot of that.
I need to get back on my video games. I haven't been able to play video games. I was playing that multiverses.
Mm-hmm.
The new Smash thing. But
You gotta run that. I bet I'd kick your ass.
bro, bro?
You played Superman, right?
Look, yeah. Well, no, I play LeBron now.
Oh,
I play as LeBron. I know that's actually a funny thing to say, but yeah, I actually play LeBron.
I'm a LeBron main.
LeBron
What,
main.
what
I
is
main
2022?
LeBron James.
What did we get to?
I mean,
You can
three-time.
fight a gremlin as LeBron James. That's where we're at as a society.
I get to play as 4-time NBA champion LeBron James in my video game versus Shaggy, who goes Super Saiyan. But yeah,
You just wait till they add Godzilla.
they probably honestly does Warner Bros have the rights to Godzilla?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he was on the leaked list.
Oh, there's a leak. Wow, look
Godzilla,
at you spoiling
Harry
everything
Potter.
already. Harry Potter. I don't think they're gonna add Harry Potter.
They're definitely gonna add Harry Potter.
The whole thing with it is that they're like, oh, we're only putting stuff out if there is promo material to go with it. For example, like they're gonna add Shazam to it, or not Shazam,
Why did
Black
they add
Adam.
the Gremlins?
I don't know. Maybe there's something coming up with the Gremlins I don't know about. But I know Black Adam has the new movie with The Rock. Have you seen the trailer for that?
Of course.
I
Looks
mean,
terrible.
you said it
I'm
looks
not gonna see it.
terrible?
No,
I think the graphics look nice. I just don't think The Rock is a great actor or a good actor at all.
I have no desire to see any part of that movie.
Do you like superhero movies?
No.
Well, okay, then that explains it right there.
Well, I mean, I like good superhero movies, but I feel like
like what? What is a good superhero
well, my
movie?
favorite superhero movie, which people, I mean, it's a superhero movie, but whatever, was Into the Spider-Verse for sure. That movie was crazy.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's solid. I mean, yeah, most people
I know it
probably
wasn't like
like
an MCU movie,
like
or
live
whatever.
action.
Yeah, it was all animated, but that shit was crazy.
No, that's actually a really good movie. No cap. Shout out Miles Morales.
Yes, sir.
Best Spider-Man. No cap.
New one comes out next year, I think.
Wasn't Donald Glover supposed to play as Miles Morales? But now he's like old.
Well, then they gave him that little like cameo in the first Spider-Man, and then they were like, "Nah."
The first
fuck it.
Spider-Man.
The first one with Tom Holland.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Homecoming, right?
Homecoming.
He was in it
yeah.
for like 10 seconds, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, Donald
Miles
Glover
Morales
is actually in it."
confirmed.
No, I can't remember what character he was. It wasn't Miles.
He was just like a random gangster, like a thug.
No, it was somebody like from the comics.
Oh really?
And then they just never brought him back.
Look, MCU has been on a downhill spiral, and I will stand by that.
Yes, it has.
I'm trying to think of like, okay, so for context, me and Patrick were talking about this Rubik's cube that I'm holding in my hand that I've been shuffling around because he always has one on the desk, and I was like, oh yeah, Patrick, could you solve this if I mix it up? Because it was already solved. And he was like, yeah, I used to be a fiend, you know. And
That
tell
is
me
not
your
what I said.
tell me your
Those are not the
backstory.
words that came out of my mouth.
Tell me your Rubik's Cube backstory, bro. Your Rubik's,
Rubik's Cube
orange.
backstory?
Yeah, the origins of your Rubik's Cube
Yeah,
success.
you can tell we have no topics again this week. Basically, I think I started in 7th grade, maybe 8th grade. My dad was always pretty good with
Actually, wait,
them.
hold on. Solve the Rubik's Cube while you tell us your story.
Bro, I can't hold the mic.
Okay,
Yes.
I will hold on. I will.
You're just gonna hold the mic.
Yes, I will hold it up like this.
All right.
I know, right? This is
So
good
yeah, my
friends.
dad was always pretty good with a Rubik's Cube, but I never really knew how to do them.
Look at the
So
technique.
One day I was like, I'm gonna teach myself how to do a Rubik's Cube. So over 2 days, I think I spent like 15 hours.
Bro, he's
trying
going
to do it
ham.
the first time. It was a little, like I was pretty dedicated. And then I got it, and then slowly got faster and faster.
Bro, if you see my face right now, I'm like in
It got
shock.
to the point where like all the other kids in my school like wanted to do Rubik's Cubes. They were all looking up how to do it. I was like, damn, you guys are.
Yo,
weak as
bro, this looks so sick right now.
Oh shit.
You're gonna have to like zoom in to like to see how like. Yo, dude, he's like, what is that? What is that technique? Is that like the Patrick slide right there, bro?
I don't know what any of this shit's called. I don't have names for anything.
Oh my god, yo,
It's
bro.
been a minute since I've done this.
Do you remember when
Damn.
Logic like did like the Rubik's Cube like on Sway?
Oh, when he freestyled, dude.
Yeah. Actually,
Shout out
speaking of
Logic.
Sway,
There we go.
oh, and there we go, the Magic
done.
Man.
But yeah, it was just a. I mean, I used to do them a lot in middle school. That was about it.
No, speaking of Sway, we have you seen like
That he now has the answers.
yeah, no, yeah, so Buddy, like we have a friend named Buddy. He sent
Shout out Syracuse's
Zia-
best friend, Buddy Murphy.
Z89 the Juice. You should check that out with R2. Well, he's not a talking head, but
No.
he records it and I talk. So you get to hear my lovely voice on the iHeartRadio waves. But yeah, no, he sent
Shameless
us
plug.
he sent us this article from Complex and it was like, "Oh yeah, Sway actually does have the answer." And it seems like Kanye like he went back because of the Gap situation.
Hmm.
Kanye then went on to say that Sway was right all along. That he
I
should've
was
just
very
did
happy
this.
to hear that from Kanye.
Why do
That
you
was a
say
very
that?
mature move.
Why do you say that?
Because we don't usually see Kanye like acting like a.
I'm
a
not gonna
rational
lie. The
adult.
way he said it, from what I saw in like the video, was like he sounded so like he's like Sway really had the answer. I was like, bro, what the heck? I'm like, why are you saying it like that? But no, that was mad funny because I'm just like, bro, there's like literally no way. I'm like,
He
uh,
had the answers though.
I think it's interesting because you would think that when starting like your own clothing type of brand, like you would actually start up your own company to distribute it. But Kanye, he basically had other companies like manufacture and distribute his stuff, right? Which is why he's like in the situation he's in right now.
I mean, like, obviously he has or had deals with Adidas and the Gap, which are no longer a thing. Now he's totally solo.
I mean, do you think that he still has like? Well, he definitely has the capital to start up his own thing. Do you think that it'll be done right? I
Yeah,
mean, he was able to
yeah.
do it with
For sure.
his what's it called? The sound things that he has.
Oh, the STEM players?
Yeah, the stem players. But I mean, then again, like,
Do we really count that as a success? Like, I know he made a lot of money off of it, but like,
does I
those
don't
things
even know
came
if
and
it's
went.
still selling though. Like that's the thing.
yeah, like who?
And I never
who
heard the
bought
album.
a STEM player after
Well-
like the second week?
The irony is I have a neighbor named Kanye and he has the stem player. He's like right across from me in the hall. Shout out Kanye if you're watching this. You're probably not, but you probably will
That's
eventually,
crazy.
hopefully.
I've never met a Kanye before.
No, his name is genuinely it's spelled exactly like Kanye. Like and I was just like, "Oh,
And
okay."
Kanye lived right
And he has
across
like
the hall.
He has like a poster, and, and no, it's so funny because we had like a group chat, and it was like Kanye added you as a friend on Snapchat. When I
Yo,
first
Kanye's on Snap now.
I know, right? When I first got here, it was so funny. When we went in, he had like this poster on the wall, and it was like the different albums, but it was like stacking on top of each other. It was so dope. But yeah, have you been listening to any new music lately?
New music. Absolutely not. I couldn't even tell you what came out this week. I know Lucky dropped.
The baby dropped.
Don't talk to me about the baby.
Bro, do you know how it's so sad to me? Like we were kind of
What
talking
is
about this
sad
before.
about that?
What the fact that the baby kind of fell off hard.
How is that sad?
I mean, he's been like. I mean,
No.
okay, maybe he's not in the best like PR wise, but like when he was like,
Musically, he was never amazing.
well, he wasn't amazing, but he was an entertaining artist. Like, are we about to debate this now? You're telling me, all right? So his music videos, definitely like in his prime, were like probably the most entertaining of like the time. Like Suge is fire. His other, have you seen those other
The
videos?
most entertaining of the time.
Like some of the most, I would say. Like the baby has some
All right,
fire
bro.
music videos.
I'm not saying he doesn't, but like the most entertaining of the time, like
What are you gonna say? What like?
I'm trying
Because
to
like
think back. That
so
was
the baby he was blown
2018.
2018 right?
2018.
And so okay maybe we had like that was around like Lucid
20
Dreams.
wait, no, 2019.
2019.
2019 cuz I had just gotten my driver's license.
Oh, so you I remember the first time I listened to the baby. I knew
It was
exactly
that summer. That's
where
when
I
he was popping. That's when Baby on Baby was out.
Yeah,
He was like
yeah,
on
okay.
top of the world.
Yeah. What I mean, what
Hot
was
take, his best song is not his song. It is Hot Shit by Megan Thee Stallion.
no.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes.
Stop it. It's
It
the most,
is.
It's
It
the
just
most popular
is.
song, but that's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is 1000%.
What I would say his best song is. What is his best song? I don't know. I mean, I'm not the baby.
There's some good ones on
enthusiast.
Kirk too. I thought
Kirk?
Kirk was
Did you like
better
Kirk?
than Baby on Baby.
I don't know about that. I like
Yeah.
Baby on Baby.
No, that
better.
one with
Baby
one
on
with
Baby
Kevin
was more of a
Gates.
mixtape though, low key. Than like.
All right, call them what you want. I don't care. They're all projects.
No, I
But,
mean, yeah, that was an album, but it felt more of like a mixtape to me. But yeah,
nah, that song with Kevin Gates, I think it was called Pop Star on Kirk.
Popstar, yeah,
That
I
shit
heard
was
about
great. I
that.
still
That was,
listen
that
to
was a
that
good one.
song.
Music, it was so good back then. That was just
Oh, the good old days.
like, we sound like an old head right now, but I'm not gonna lie. Like
2019. Was 2019 really the good old days?
everybody
for
keeps saying
music?
2016
That's when Chance
was
dropped
the
the
best
big
year.
day.
Oh,
Are we really calling that the good old days?
Well, I mean, it definitely okay. Well, Prime the Baby was definitely good old days. Prime Megan Thee Stallion, no cap.
The baby
Bro.
was on Hot Shower, right?
Was he? I really don't
I don't
remember.
know.
I don't
I
remember
don't
much
know.
about it besides it being like a huge meme for like a few days.
I'm
And
gonna
then
check this.
not a
right
few
now.
days, a few weeks, and then like everybody was just making fun of like Chance because Chance.
Shout out Chance. We still love you.
Yeah, we actually do.
We know you're gonna come back.
Did you say you were listening to like acid rap?
I was listening to Acid Rap and Coloring Book a lot this
Which
week.
one do you like better?
Oh God.
So all right, I have a
Probably
personal.
I
I have a personal bias towards
That's
coloring
difficult.
book because like that was when I was started writing poetry, right? So, coloring book was like I was like obsessed with the album, and so for 8th grade we had to make like these poetry books, and so
You
what
taking
I-
poetry classes in 8th grade?
no.
That was just for an English class?
Yeah, English class. We had a
Damn.
part of like the program, and it was like you make your own poetry book and you have to write poems for it. So on the cover, you can make the cover anything you want. Everybody either just drew their name or whatever. I I went on Google Docs, and then I put the coloring book background without Chance. Then I put a picture
Ooh,
of my
aesthetic.
face
Ooh.
and just put it over top of a coloring book. But
You should have left his like shoulders and it like literally just put your face.
the thing is,
on.
I didn't know how to take out my background, so it was just like coloring book, and then like you would see the background of like my house or like the chairs and the walls of my house, and then it was just slapped right on in the middle, and I just put like
Bro, you know
Tyler's
you can
coloring
Google
book.
like remove background.
Oh well, I wasn't that smart back then, I guess, or I don't know. I wasn't really thinking that hard. I was just like, oh, you know, I just need to get this done. I thought this would be dope, and I'm like, yo, he's gonna like love this, and it was pretty dope. I still have it. It's just called Tyler's coloring book, and it has in it. I made a poem based off the song, for free. I mean, it's not really a song, but
Of course.
yeah. And so I took Kendrick Lamar's thing, because that's when it came out around that time. And
Same
yeah.
beat, same saxophone.
Well, no. It was like, I forget how it goes. Actually I do, but
This
I'm not gonna
shit
perform it.
ain't free.
But I said this soul ain't free because PG. I
Mm.
couldn't be like, this dick ain't free because that'd be bad.
Oh yeah, this dick, isn't it?
Good times. Nah,
My
I
bad.
personally take coloring
My
book
bad,
though.
Kendrick.
Color
Also, DaBaby was on Hot Shower. I was right.
interesting.
Shout out to Baby. I
Well,
guess.
not really anymore. It's so sad though because like
What is sad?
it's
What
sad
is
because I
sad
like the
about it?
baby. The baby's a cool artist. Like, despite whatever
All right.
issues he had, he's a cool artist, and he's
Have you
also
seen
like.
the Oh no, you're not on Twitter, but there's a Twitter account that's just called "Was DaBaby a good boy today?" And it was like, how long could he stay out of the headlines?
Well, shit,
Um,
he's not gonna be in the headlines anymore, bro.
no, he hasn't had like a bad headline in like over
That's
100
because
days.
nobody cares about the baby anymore, and it's unfortunate. I didn't even know he was coming out with an album
I did not
until
know that it existed until it came out.
I did. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And the only reason I knew it existed is because I went to I was on Apple Music looking at the charts, and I was looking
As
for
you
it.
do.
I was looking for something else like in the charts, and I saw like, oh, top new albums, and
What
it
were
was
you
like
looking
baby
for?
on baby. For the artist research project we have.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just
trying to
looking
find
at.
some new talent. A&R Tyler
I know.
checking the charts. Yo, what?
What?
Outlook's going crazy. I got work to do apparently.
See, they don't want us having this talk. They don't want to see us winning.
They don't want to see us up.
Dorm talk did.
God did.
God did. We need to get like a button that we just hit and just
We
puts,
do.
like,
We got to start getting drops and just
I
we'll
know,
throw God
bro.
did or
Yo,
God did. In
I'm
there.
telling you.
We'll have it for next week. If
By
we
the
learn
end of
how
this
to use Audition.
by the end of winter or the end of the season, we'll be dropping God did like crazy. We'll be dropping Ice Spice rap lyrics.
No, we won't.
How long do you think it'll take before people stop listening to Ice Spice?
I heard someone say I've seen plenty of one-hit wonders in my day, but I've never seen a two-line wonder.
Bro,
I'm like, damn. Damn.
I think the sad part is like the song is not that great. I think she has a cool image, but I think it's been done before. We already have Lotto. We already have Megan Thee Stallion. We already have Cardi B. We already have Nicki
Damn.
Minaj. Not saying they're all the same, but I'm saying that
There's
there's
definitely not feeling you.
definitely not gonna be. I know, bro. Uh, I mean, yeah, we just have so many artists that either does what she does or could do what she is doing, but better. I mean, Megan Thee Stallion is like,
I just don't understand how this blew up so fast.
okay, so
Like,
it
I
blew
get
up.
it, Drake co-signed, yeah, but like she was nobody
I mean, it's
and
pretty.
she
It's
was
pretty
at
catchy. I'm
Rolling
not gonna
Loud
lie. It's mad
for
catchy.
one song that people know 2 lines of.
Would you
How
pay?
did this happen?
Like, people actually go, like, people genuinely are like supporting her. Like, people.
Did you see the thing about the shows that she was canceling?
She was canceling shows. Why?
So she, before that song blew up, she was charging $4K for shows, right?
Yeah.
And so she already lined some shows up. And then that song blew up. She upped her prices to 15 and she canceled all of the shows that she already signed for at 4K.
What? That's so corny, bro.
Yup.
Bro, you're gonna
Yup.
start. You're gonna need people to like. That's so
That was a bad
corny.
call.
Yeah, that is actually a terrible
Bad
call.
call.
For 11,000 more, bro. Like,
Do those shows.
yeah. First of all, do the shows because we haven't heard
You
any
already
new music
signed.
from you. She signed.
No, I'm saying like for the shows.
Oh,
like
signed for the shows.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say. I'm like, who is signing her? I
Is
think
she
people
not
are.
signed yet?
I don't think she signed. And if she is, she's probably having people like wait because like, um, you know, I think they want to see like what's gonna happen once she gets like new music, and then see how the new music does. Because
It's
we
gonna
don't.
do terrible.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, usually what happens with these artists, especially since she's like a drill artist and everything, is just gonna be like, she'll put out a project, the project will suck, and then people will just move on.
Yeah.
Do you think
That's exactly
Do you
what's
think
gonna
she's actually gonna be able to like last if she's like?
No.
What if she's on like a good feature? Like say Cardi B does a remix to Munch, or say she drops a song with Cardi B. What are your thoughts?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't,
Like you don't think
if
you
she does a song with Cardi B,
like? Do
I
you think
think
she'll?
that will prolong her period of relevancy. But like, I don't think she's gonna be like huge.
No, I don't think she'll be huge either. She doesn't definitely
Like,
has
I
the
think
image
it'll
though.
always be like, oh, it's Ice Spice. Like, she had that one song.
She has the image though, and the name is kind of dope too.
Bro,
like-
she was already shooting shit with Rap Caviar. Like, I don't know how she.
She was on Genius before. Wait, no, not Genius.
Oh, she did a.
She was on
a lyric video.
No, she did. No, she did do Genius for the open mic. She was doing
Oh, okay.
On the Radar, which is also another reason why she blew up too. On the Radar is mostly like for a lot of New York heads, like especially like drill New York. It's basically where like all of them go, and it's kind of like their own like Genius like open mic type thing. So she was on there,
And
and
Drill Against the World. They got their own platforms.
bro, it's because like drill. All right, so this is the thing with drill, like.
Educate us, Tyler.
There's a reason why
From New Jersey, right?
Yeah, you know what? you know what?
I'm sorry. That one was
Is there an issue? Cleveland, Ohio.
I'm
Like,
just saying you're repping drill and you're not even from
I'm
New
not
York.
ripping. Yo, what the fuck? Why don't you go listen to Trippie Redd, bro?
I miss Trippie Redd.
You miss Trippie Redd.
I miss Trippie Redd a
He's
lot.
dropped. I think he still drops
Dude.
music.
Oh, he does?
Do you listen to it?
No.
What do you mean you miss?
I miss Trippie Redd.
I know. I
The
know.
real Trippie Redd.
I know what you mean. I don't think. I think he.
It was all downhill after Topanga.
Topanga was such a banger, bro. Actually, that's
No,
not true. Pegasus.
stop.
What was it? Pegasus came out after
Stop.
Topanga. Bro.
Stop.
Bro, keep it a
Bro,
buck.
what are
Keep
you?
it, keep it a buck. Keep it a
No,
buck.
no,
Keep
no,
it
no.
100, bro.
No.
Pegasus was not that bad, bro. Pegasus has a few songs. The
Stop.
Queen one.
Stop.
That's a solid
Stop.
song.
You are embarrassing yourself.
Pegasus
That's
was not
insane.
that bad. I love. Wait, was
He
a
used
love
to
letter?
be God back home, though.
A love letter to you 4 was his. That was his last one, right?
Who cares, dude? Anything
I mean, like,
after
last good
2 is
album.
like, why are you still listening to this?
My personal favorite was Take a Trip. I think that's what it's called. Where he's like. His
Oh, that
face
one
is the
wasn't
sun.
terrible, yeah.
No, that was a pretty solid one. Pretty solid, trippy
A
album.
Love Letter to You 2 is easily his best project.
Yeah, but
Not
people,
even close.
I think.
Bust Down,
I think personally.
1400, whatever the other number is. That song with the 6ix9ine. Poles.
Oh,
Poles.
Poles. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
That song is crazy.
The music video was crazy too because they were like in the desert with like some like dune buggies and all that.
No, that was
craziness.
Cleveland.
That was in Cleveland.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was
That's
like,
not-
what? I'm like, y'all have deserts out of Cleveland. I don't know. Like
Over at Lake Erie.
I don't know what they do in Ohio, bro.
Bro, we don't even have sand.
What did they even call you guys? Clevelandians, Clevelandians, Cleveland,
I don't know.
Clevelanders.
Clevelanders.
You guys don't have a name for yourself? Like, what is the nickname for Cleveland?
LeBron
The Cleavers.
stands. The Cleavers?
The Cleavers.
It should be the Cleavers. If it's not the Cleavers, it's the Cleavers now.
The Cleavers.
Everybody, you heard it here first.
Hashtag the
I'm
Cleavers.
officially a Cleaver.
No, what I was trying to say earlier was like, personally, I feel
Sounds
like.
like a Benny the Butcher fan.
Do you listen to Benny Butcher?
Of course.
I knew we're getting too off topic. What I was saying, I feel like when it comes to like new artists, like not new artists, like older artists, not older artists,
When it
Artists
comes to
that
the
have-
new artists that are also older artists but are new artists.
like you know what I mean,
Those
like
ones.
artists that have been here but not like that long. Like for example, Megan
we're
Thee Stallion.
talking the 2016 to 2019 generation.
Yes, yes. So like I feel like when it comes to like those type of artists, you know, even like for like Megan Thee Stallion and stuff, like people like hear new stuff from those artists and then they just have like an extremely negative opinion on it and they're like, "Oh, I
I
missed
feel
the
like nothing's had any staying power.
I mean, yeah, but I
The
feel
only album that I can think of from like an artist who really like came up in those years is My Turn.
yeah, my turn. Actually, no, that's not true. What was it? The Metro
No, the
Boomin,
Baby album.
the Metro Boomin and the 21 Savage
Metro
album.
Boomin was popping way before that though.
Well, yeah, but 21 Savage was still 2016. and that was and 21 Savage was the only one rapping on it. So technically, I was still counting. What was that called again? I forget.
Without Warning? Or are you talking
Not
about
without, not
Savage
without
Mode?
warning. Savage, yeah, Savage Mode 2.
No,
Yeah,
2
2.
just came out. 1 was the one in 2016.
No, I'm not talking about the one. I'm talking
You're talking
about
about
like
2?
yeah.
That shit was crazy.
I'm saying like that has staying power too, and he's like,
I don't see anybody talking about Savage Mode 2.
but like it's still like a classic. Like people would like running from that. Oh,
That whole album
like
was
the album
nuts.
was crazy. They have Morgan.
Oh, it's about to be
fucking
October too.
Yes, bro.
Oh my god,
Morgan Freeman was on that. Oh my god, yo, 21
that
Savage.
album was so good.
Yo, but 21 Savage is still pretty. Oh my god, my voice. 21 Savage is still pretty fire though. I would say too.
For
Even
sure.
on Jimmy Crooks, like the
Jimmy
latest Cooks. That was not Crooks. That was Cooks. Okay.
Cooks.
I think. I mean, it wasn't his best verse, but he's still like.
Smoke Drake.
But shut the fuck. We do not tolerate Drake slander on this podcast, even though we did on
We
the
love
first
you,
episode.
Drake. We love you, Drake.
Drake. Please don't DM us like Anthony Fantano.
Ooh.
It's like, nah, we love you, Drake. We hope you
And
got with
Fantano.
Ice Spice.
That shit was hilarious.
I don't even want to talk
Whatever.
about that. No, but yeah, I think like what other albums? Because I know like a lot of people
That's
say
what I'm
like,
saying.
oh, I miss the old blah 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 blah. I miss the old da 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 da.
What?
Like, what does
Like
that even
what?
mean?
Bro, Die Lit? Like,
Die. Okay, yeah, but okay, and then Whole Lot of Red. People were not messing with it, and now it's like a Cardi classic. I don't listen to Playboy Cardi.
I was
though.
the total opposite with that album. I thought it was crazy when it came out, and then like 2 months later, I was like, "Are people still listening to this?"
Oh,
Like,
people, do you think it?
because everybody hated it when it came out.
Do you think
and
it's
then
good or no?
I don't think it's bad, but I thought it was really good when it came out. And the more I listened to it, I was like, "Why am I still listening to this?" Like, it's not bad, but
I don't listen to Playboy
like,
Cardi.
I was the total opposite.
I'm
from-
just now getting into like baby music rap, kind of like
Baby
Cochise.
music. You know,
Cochise or Cochise.
Oh God, what's this guy's name?
Jaleel.
No, not Jaleel. It's like 645 something, 635 something.
What?
Fuck, I'll think of it. I
Okay,
can't remember his name.
just put the name up if
I
you
got
ever.
it. Oh, I
think
gotta
of it.
play you some shit from him.
No, I mean, I'm just now kind of getting into it, so I never really was able to listen to it like that. Lil Uzi, he hasn't really had any crazy albums beside I mean, like other
What?
than after. No. Let me stop. After like his obvious like 2 albums that were like fucking amazing, like I forget what they were
Not
called.
an
though.
Eternal Take fan.
Eternal Atake, not really. I know a lot of people like it. I don't
thought it
really
was
like
good.
Eternal Atake that much.
I thought it was crazy. Like, obviously, when he dropped that, like, that was insane. Like, you have to remember where
Yeah,
you were when
as-
that came
yeah,
out.
but at the
I
same
remember
time, that
exactly
was-
where I was. I remember who told me.
But that's kind
And
of
I
like the
remember
same
everything
thing
else
with
that
like
happened that day.
Whole Lot of Red. Like people were.
But that one we
Anticip-
knew was coming. We
Yeah, but
had
we
the
were
day for
anticipating
that.
it.
Eternal Atake, we knew was dropping the next week. And he was like, fuck it, I'm dropping this at like 10 a.m.
That's true.
That was insane.
What was
That was
like?
right before COVID hit.
Yeah.
That shit
No, I
was
thought that was
nuts.
2018. That was 2019.
Eternal Atake was 2020.
2020. Oh, dang.
It was right before COVID hit.
I am totally bugging then. Really? Yeah, hold on. Let me
Messing up
check.
my
I
shit.
feel like it was older than that. I don't feel like it was that.
Oh, bro, it's Sunday. How are fantasy trades popping off?
Shut up. All right. Okay. No, it did come out 2020.
I was gonna say,
Well, yeah. Wait, that was the deluxe version. Yeah, 2020. Oh wow.
yep. I thought everybody said that the deluxe was better. Love versus the World 2 or whatever it was. I disagreed with that. I thought it was Eternal Atake was much better.
And wait, did he drop a? Oh yeah,
He dropped an EP earlier this
Yeah,
year.
Red and White.
It was
I
solid.
did not listen to that at all. Well, okay, yeah, I would say definitely. I don't know if Eternal Take has that much staying power, but I know Love Is Rage 2 was like his, like that's like the holy grail of like Lil Uzi. Who else
Yes,
from
it
that? Actually,
is.
who else from that class? Denzel hasn't really had any. I would say like extremely mass appeal like albums.
X.
X was not in 2016, but he was 20. Yeah, he was in 2017. XXL.
But like he was
But he
blowing
was- yeah,
up
yeah,
the
he
same
was blowing
time
up.
that Uzi
X-
was.
Do
Because Love
people
Is Rage came out
do people
the
still
same
listen
day as
to X
17.
albums though? I feel like he's kind of like, I wouldn't say he's like,
It depends
it's
on
like
where you're at
antiquated.
emotionally.
His music's
Because
kind of
like if
old
you're
though.
if you're really in your feelings super depressed, like 17 is still
I don't know. His like he has
a
such
great
a
album.
he has like a old sound. Like you could tell what era of music X was in. You know, like his music like now, like you listen to it nowadays, it feels more nostalgic than it does like flowing with like what music is coming out now. Cause like sad music like that now does not sound like that at all. Like I can still listen to a
I
Juice
don't,
World song and be like,
but
oh,
like
this doesn't sound old.
I get what you're saying, but I also don't think that I can't name any other artists during that time that was making that kind of music.
Oh yeah, no,
Like
X
X was
was on
definitely
top of the like the
in a
fucking world. Yeah.
different lane.
If X
Like,
was still going, do you think he would have been caught up by like something, or do you think I think his fan base was too strong? He would have never like not been relevant, but do you think his music would have stayed consistent, at least like strong? I know it's kind of like a hard hypothetical, but like
I don't know. I would like to think so, just because he was very particular about how he did his project.
that is true.
But I don't know.
He was
I really
also
don't
coming
know.
up in the beef era of rap where it was like the thing to just beef with everybody in music.
Was he beefing with people
I think he was beefing with somebody.
besides like the feds?
Bro, literally every rapper's beefing with the feds, bro.
Nah, he was. Like,
Bro, like every drill rapper literally gets like this is the problem with drill rap is like they get arrested like
I
literally 6 months into their career blowing up.
did you see? Here's a real topic. So, Rolling Loud, New York, just happened this past weekend. Did
Yeah.
you see that there were like 3 drill artists that they didn't let perform?
Oh, really? Wait, who were they?
22 Gs or
Oh,
22 Gs.
yeah.
I can't remember the other names. I'd have to pull it up. But yeah, like they wouldn't let them perform for
That
safety
actually
reasons.
happens like very often cuz like there's so much gang affiliation and so much like actual like even though it's cool to listen to the music, like all that stuff is like actually like stuff that happens and like stuff that they do. Like they really be like doing them things out in the street. So
Allegedly, this shit all fake. Shout out Dirk.
that's cap.
He
But
said it.
But yeah, no, they so I could see that because that's not the first time like this has happened. Like that type of stuff like happens all the time. Where it's like, oh yeah, I know Chef G. He used to have a lot of concerts, and then boom, gang affiliation. Like something happens where the venue will possibly get shot up. Pop Smoke kind of had that situation before when he was blowing up. That it was just like it became too dangerous because people would just like come to the shows to just shoot up the shows. So
Yeah,
I could see that. So Rolling Loud, and especially since I forget who it was, Ron Suno, who was another drill rapper, and he was trying to fight. I think he was trying to fight K Flock, but like if I'm mistaken, then I'm probably wrong. But I know Ron Suno was in a fight at one of the bigger venues as well, and like backstage and stuff. So like that stuff definitely does get dangerous. Not to get like super serious, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I thought that was. I know. Is it 22 Gs or 22 Gs?
It's 22 Gs, but yeah. I mean,
Alright.
you could call it 22
So
Gs, but
I
22
know
Gs.
that he was like out on bail.
I didn't even know he got arrested, bro. Everybody keeps getting
But
arrested.
yeah, so like that one I like kind of understood, but the other 2 guys didn't have any kind of like they weren't going through anything with the police. So I was like, why are you just?
It's not
taking
even
him
that.
off?
It's just like if there's conspiracy to.
I don't think there was anything though. Like I think they didn't give any like concrete reasoning. Like
Oh, they were just being by. I mean, they could. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but like the New York, like you know what happened last year when the New York governor was just like, yeah, drill
that was
music
this
is.
year, wasn't it? I think it was earlier this year.
It probably was either really. Oh yeah, it was super early this year.
Eric Adams, right?
Where the guy, yeah, he was like, my son was watching this obscene music and da 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 da. It's rotting the people's brains and it's making everyone violent
It's rotting
and da 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 da. Like it was
If you
terrible.
play it backwards, there's a Satan message.
Yo, I remember like fucking the song 679, bro, and people were like the beginning of it
The
when,
Fetty Wap song?
yeah, the Fetty Wap song, and people were thinking that like he was saying I'm a devil worshiper in the song and shit. It was crazy.
If people were worried about
Or
Fetty Wap being
um
a Satan worshiper,
Designer when he had the song Timmy Turner, and people were like reversing it and saying like it's a Satan song or some shit. Oh my
that song
god,
was terrible.
you didn't like that? What was he? 20. He was also 2016.
Yep.
Yeah, he was 2016 with Lil Dicky, and Anderson Paak was also in their same cipher.
What a class. What a
Yeah, so
class.
Lil Dicky, Anderson
21
Paak.
had the best verse of anybody in those ciphers.
You said 20. Oh, I thought you meant like class of 2021. I'm like, what?
No, no,
I'm
no.
like, what are
Come
you
on.
talking about?
No.
Okay, no, it's just the most iconic. I
And
took my
Kodak.
bitch to the stove because we ran out of soda. Bitch, I'm trying to cook this, yo.
Yep. He's got to drop
10,000 T.
again.
It was like, what was it?
What?
10,000
Savage
T.
Mode 2
your
was
face.
2020, right?
20, what?
Savage Mode 2? That was in high school.
That was 2020 because I remember
That's
I was a
crazy.
I was a
Oh, it's
senior
been
listening
2
to it.
years already?
Savage Mode 2. Jeez, Patrick.
Oh.
See, people are gonna be listening to this and just be like, "Yo, do your homework, Patrick.
What homework do I have
Answer
to
your
do?
emails."
Nah, that
Yeah,
wasn't
Savage
email.
Mode 2 is
That's from
20,
Bill.
2020. Crazy.
Where you at, 21? Where you
What
at?
do you mean, where you at? People still listen to like 21 Savage all the time.
Yeah, but
He
Put some new
he
shit
has
out.
not dropped like an actual album though.
that's what I'm
Since
saying. It's
20
been 2
Savage Mode.
years.
Without Warning, it's an album. I was. Dang, he was dropping back to back. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that it's an album came out 2017. Without Warning 2017, even though that was more of a collab album.
Great album.
Then
Oh my God.
I Was came out in 2018. That man was dropping back to
That-
back.
That was an underrated album.
What
I feel like
I
that
Am
album
I
got
Was.
a lot of hate when it came out.
What I Was.
Yeah.
I
like
mean,
that.
I
I didn't think it
never-
was the best thing in the world, but I think it was overhated.
I mean, the only song that I really messed with a lot was "Ball Without You," and then other than that, I don't really
No.
remember too much from the album.
What? How could you say that?
I mean, A Lot
Monster was
pretty
great.
good.
A Lot is a classic at this point.
A Lot is a
That's not even
classic.
debatable.
A Lot
Wasn't
is a classic.
wasn't 4L on that? Wasn't that the outro?
Faux L. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure it was. That Gunsmoke was crazy too.
2018. Jeez, what a time. No, this was. Yeah, Faux L was on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great album. We miss you,
2016
21.
2016 was really the only artist that really stayed relevant. Like I can't think of any of them that aren't successful.
Lil Dicky. I
Well,
mean,
Lil Dicky
TV.
is successful.
Yeah.
He just won the writing TV.
Yeah, on FX.
And the last songs that he dropped were extremely
And
successful.
Designer doesn't do anything anymore.
No, I think he's no. Anderson
Don't try
Paak.
to tell me that Designer is still relevant.
Oh no, I was gonna
in
say I think he
2022.
is in foreign countries, but I'm probably wrong saying
Wasn't
that.
he trying to get out of his good music deal?
I don't know his
That was like years
situation.
ago, but
Anderson Paak. Well,
he's
people know
definitely
what
so
happened.
relevant. He's more relevant now than he was back then.
Yeah, Uzi, of course, 21 Savage, Kodak. These are like superstars, like all of them. It's crazy. Denzel.
We can't even be mad at Double XL for not getting back to that level.
Yeah, I
there's
mean,
no
I'm not gonna
shot
lie,
that they
yeah,
could
like, you
repeat
can't-
That
Yeah, like that's
they
like
lucked out. Like I get it. Like yes, good on them for no, but like there was a lot of luck involved in that.
that's basically
Every
like getting
single
the
person
dream
on that
team.
class blew up.
And I've stayed relevant for the past 60, almost over half a decade. Like I can't think of
6
one
years,
person
bro.
besides Designer from that class that like really fell off like hard.
Bro, this whole episode.
Even
was
Lil
just-
Yachty, even though Lil Yachty's not like crazy like in the picture, he still writes like for mad artists, and he's like mad good too, like City Girls and everything. I know that song.
Yeah.
He wrote that classic, City Girls classic,
Shout out Yachty.
and so yeah,
I'm just
no,
feeling
all of them.
super old right now.
Bro, we're only. Well, I'm 19.
19.
Yeah, 19. You're 19 too. I thought you were 20 for some reason.
I'm not 20.
You
You're
act-
older than me.
You act like a 20-year-old, bro. I don't know what that means, but you act like
I act like a 20-year-old.
you act older than me. But I just say that because you listen to like songs from the fucking 80s, and you're like, oh no, 90s, like hip hop from the 90s, and be like, this is gas.
Because it is. Like,
Not all of it, but
I didn't say all of it was.
what
You asked me what
you
I
said
was
you were
listening
listening
to
to the
this week,
90s,
and I
right?
said I was listening to a lot of Tribe and a lot of Wu-Tang.
Okay, well, yeah, but those are like easy classics. What do you think underground artists sounded like back then?
In the 90s?
Yeah. If they're
Like
even.
the other music that was out in the 90s.
No, I mean, like, do you think they had, like. Because they obviously don't have the platform that they used to have. Like, do you think it was, like, some crazy experimental rapper that just never blew up?
I mean, yeah, you can say that
That'd be
about
dope.
any time, though.
I guess. Maybe I'm thinking too hard. Either way, I'm so tired. Weekend, very tiring. Had my 6 month anniversary this weekend.
Hey,
Yes.
congratulations.
You know, ladies, yes, I know you've been watching. I'm a married man, of course.
That's right, you got to find somebody else for cuffing season.
So, so I've been basically
Taken.
celebrating that all weekend. Has me
Ooh, a
very
whole
tired.
weekend. Very nice.
Well, I mean, technically it's today, but we're really only
Oh,
free on
damn.
Friday, Saturday. So, you know,
Happy anniversary.
of course. Well, I mean, yes, thank you. Shout out my girl, which I will not name, but yes. Oh, and
Whoa.
with that being said, thank you for this, for watching this
How long has
episode.
this been?
I don't even know.
I can't even see.
Probably like 40, 50, whatever.
Oh, just check it. It's right there.
We've just been talking.
I
Oh.
can't read, though.
Oh, 41.
Damn.
Feels like we've been here for like an hour.
Really? I was
Yeah,
going to
I
say,
don't
it feels
know.
like it's been like 20 minutes.
Well, as I put out the outro, I'm gonna have Patrick redo this Rubik's Cube again, and he will entertain you while I close this out. How are you feeling
Alright,
right
bro.
now, Patrick?
How am I
Tired?
feeling?
What are you about to do
Um,
after this?
Edit this. Literally
Are
put
you
this
actually
together.
going to?
It's either that or do other homework. Either way, I got stuff to do.
If he doesn't edit it by tonight, put the word procrastination on the screen, and that'll prove to you that he did not do it.
I'm the one who does this.
How close are you to finishing it?
It's been 5 seconds.
Bro, you said you could do it in under a minute, right? Come on,
I
Patrick.
used to be able to do under a minute
Light work.
consistently.
Light work.
My fastest
Easy.
was 17 seconds.
17 seconds. Bro, you're actually a fiend.
That was dumb luck, though. Dumb luck. Oh, this is bad.
He's almost got it.
Lost. Bro, they probably can't even hear me.
He's been doing it in the preseason. He's been doing at least 45 seconds.
The combine.
He's been a little rusty. He's been projected to hit a minute this year. And
Oh, there we go. What a
hey! And with this Rubik's Cube being finished, so is our podcast right now. Thank you for tuning in to the podcast.
We'll definitely
That's
have some
anything
real
but the norm.
topics next week.
Yeah,
I know,
no, life has been very crazy. College actually gets very, just very.
This is
exhausting all
a
over
very
the place.
non-college episode too.
Oh yeah, there hasn't really been much Q's news. I mean, besides the football games, but I mean,
Did you go?
I did not go.
Yeah, neither did I.
No, I was supposed to watch it, but I was at work.
Bro, I have not seen a single play this season. Like no highlights, nothing.
Really? I mean, which is you probably could. We're 4-0 right now, which is pretty
Yes,
sick.
sir.
So I'm pretty happy about that.
Apparently, the team we play next week is trash too.
But no Q's news this week. Hopefully something happens next week. We'll have some fire Q's news. But for the third time, since you keep interrupting,
My bad.
thank you
my
for tuning
bad.
in to the podcast. That's anything but the norm. Here to have convos only found in the dorm. New setup, new episode coming to you soon. New stuff, new surprises.
New stuff in the works.
Yes, in the works.
Yeah, we haven't said anything. Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Real surprises
It's
coming
because
soon.
we're terrible at marketing.
We
New
are pretty
surprises
bad at
coming
marketing.
soon. New setup, new people, new things.
New people.
New.
Ooh.
New.
That new.
See you guys.